Hey, what's up everybody? Josh here, going over October's Strength Club Workout B for you. Obviously, you know the drill by now, most of you do. Very similar structure to Workout A, and just want to go over, show you the videos, hit on a couple cues, things like that. But of course, if you have any questions about any of these exercises, please ask before a session, during a session obviously as well, or hit us up before a session, send us an email. We want to make sure that you know what we're doing here, and I want you to be able to get the most out of the workouts. So let's pull up this sheet here so you can see it. So we have our templates, which you're aware of. Like I said, similar structure here, and when we pull up that first half, you can see we usually start, we think of those first 4 exercises as an extension of the warm-up, so not too intense. They might have some of that core exercises can be a little challenging, but we're going to use this time to get those muscles firing, get you warmed up and get you ready to move on. And I always find that even when I'm not feeling it, if I get in and I start doing those first 4 exercises, I start to have a little bit more energy and we progress through that workout. So the idea here is to let's get those muscles working, let's get our bodies moving, and then we can keep increasing that intensity as we go along. So we start with those first 4 here, and we're always going to start with our hangs because everybody loves them. People are begging me all the time, can we do more hangs? Josh, why do we only do 30 seconds of hangs? Can't we do 60 to 90 seconds? And I say, hey, you know what? 30 seconds, good amount of time. No need to go too much further, but of course you can try to get these in throughout your day as well. Up to 12 minutes a day, some people suggest. So we got 30 seconds on our hangs, and then we're going to move over to our monster walks here. So we're going to pair these 2 together, get those bands set up around those ankles, and then we're going to take a few steps forward and a few steps back. You want to make sure you have a nice wide stance here, like you're sitting on a horse. The wider you go with those feet and the lower you stay with those hips, the more you're going to feel this in those glutes and that outer line of that lower body here. So take your time. You don't have to get a bunch of reps in. Focus on really keeping that wide stance, and start with some small steps. You don't have to take big steps here either. It's not a bunch of steps or big steps. It really is just focused on keeping that stance nice and wide. We'll get 2 sets of those, and then we're going to move on to our next 2 exercises. So this one is probably gonna be a new one for most people, similar to some things we've done before, but we're gonna do our glute bridge march with our band pull down. So you're gonna drive that one foot in the floor. You're gonna keep those bands pulled down. They don't have to go all the way down to the floor, but you wanna keep tension in that band, and then you're gonna drive one foot into the floor and then lift that other knee up towards your chest here. So you really focus, before you lift that leg up, you wanna drive that other heel into the floor so those hips aren't dipping on you. And the band pull down helps us also get those lats and our core engaged. So this is a core exercise. We think of the glutes as a core muscle as well. So just a great way to get all those muscles firing and build some core strength there. So we got 30 seconds of those, and then we've matched that up with our sandbag beast pull throughs here. So you're going to go to our beast position with those knees just up above the floor, keeping those knees pushed apart. Don't let those knees cave in on you. And then we're just pulling that bag across, pushing the ground away from you with one arm, just like we were doing with those glute bridges a second ago. Focus on pushing the ground away from you with the one arm before you reach and pull. You don't have to yank that bag through fast. Take your time with it. Again, also not about a bunch of reps. Focus on that beast position. Obviously, at any point, if you need to, you go down to your knees, take a couple deep breaths, and come up when you're ready. So we got 2 sets of each of those, and we'll get through those 4 exercises. Everybody's going to be feeling a lot more energy after that.